Cathy, behind you we can see more and more messages for Madiba this morning. What's the latest?
Oh, good morning, Gareth. These messages that you're speaking about started coming in yesterday. Of course, this wall has been here, rather the messages of support have been here since he was brought into hospital on the 8th of June. But yesterday we saw, really about 200 people gather here at different points of the day, all of them coming to offer their messages of support for Madiba. In terms of the update, the latest that we have from the presidency is that he remains in a critical condition. It was a statement they issued yesterday afternoon. But just looking at what's in the papers today, a lot of the stories again carrying the story very predominantly on their headlines. The New Age, it speaks about the ANC allaying white fears, and this is the party's Jackson Mthembu just trying to, like the headline says, allay the fears of people who believe that South Africa is going to go into anarchy when Madiba dies. But of course, that would not be the case, and they're just speaking to that issue. The Pretoria News has decided to carry the story about Obama. Yesterday, International Relations Minister Maite Mashabane held a press briefing, and she was telling the media about Obama's visit, and she said that he would not be visiting Madiba, as they feel that that would be in conflict with culture. Usually when a person is sick, they want to give them as much privacy as possible and time to recover, but also that Madiba's illness would not in any way affect Obama's visit. She believes that Madiba wouldn't want life to stop just because he is critically ill. And of course, again, the Star, they've got a beautiful painting there of Madiba, and the stories are, it's a rather bizarre one, Gareth. It's about this cafe, Kramer's Coffee, and basically they have a poll that people are taking out. Some people may think it's insensitive. It definitely is controversial, but the questions they ask is, in the poll, is people must tip either that although death is inevitable, it's hard to imagine a world without Mandela, may his values live on forever, or however, I still believe he will live on to see the age of 100, mark my words. So those are the two options that they're giving customers in this poll. Like I said, a rather bizarre story that's happening there at Kramer's Coffee. And that's what we have in the papers this morning, Gareth.
Cathy, thank you very much. Looking at the Pretoria news from within Pretoria itself, it's my colleague Cathy Mohlahlana. We are live to her again later in the morning.
News that moves. eNCA.com.